Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Iowa Speedway, the Iron Thunder Racing League Truck Series, presented by the Gutter Team. Qualifying on the board here for tonight's action. As after we leave here tonight, we'll be down to 4 drivers who will battle it out tomorrow night for the championship here in the Iron Thunder, the Gutter Team Truck Series Racing League. We wait on a few drivers to put themselves on the board. As we speak of being on the board, about 2 minutes and 41 seconds for these drivers to put down a lap. Bailey Curry, right now, your fastest. 24.092, 24.092 for Bailey Curry. Storm Patterson, P2. 24.104, 24.104. Tony Constantino, a 24.185, 24.185. Quick enough for third. Dave Matson. Oh, Kyle Weatherman will jump up third quick. 24.164. 24.164. Again, this is the Field Knights 150 live from Iowa Speedway. Qualifying at about a minute 40 left to go. 12 trucks that took time so far. Bailey Curry, your fastest. As we wait out the last 1 minute 30 seconds here live on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Everybody for holding it down with us here at the Iron Thunder Racing Network. Bailey Curry still sits at the top of the board with 1:15 left. Top 3, no change. As Dave Matson went a 24.162. Storm Patterson a 24.104. Bailey Curry a 24.092. 24.092 for Bailey Curry. Jumping up. Just a bit here. 33 seconds left. Anybody have anything for Bailey Curry? 17 trucks have graced the racetrack. Wind it down and get ready for the starting lineup for tonight's Iowa Field Knights 150. And qualifying will be commenced here. 17 trucks taking time. We'll line them up on the grid. Starting tonight on the pole in the 05 Springgate Chevrolet Silverado. It'll be Texas native, it'll be Bailey Curry. To his outside, Florida native, the 63 Palastrade.com. Ford F-150 will be the 63 of Storm Patterson for Patrick Langley Racing. In the '09, starting on the inside of row number 2 to be Dave Matson in the Navy Chevy Silverado. The unsponsored F-150, the 6. We started outside row number 2. That'll be Kyle Weatherman. Inside row number 3, the 11 of Tony Constantino. And that gutter team Chevy Silverado to his outside will be the 43 of Kelvin Mosier. Row number 5 will be the 38 on the inside. That will be Roger Diebold, who was outside the 91 Salty Broccoli, Axon Jackson Allen. Next row back, the middle light, Folk Chevy will be the 36 of Treston. To his outside will be the 2. All Gas TV right about Little. 11th and 12th will be the 48 of Matt Cherry. You see him back there. 35 of Sawyer Rock. We get set to drop the hammer here. Back up front, get on board with our leader here. We see how this is gonna all lay down as we'll have one to go this time by. Mistakenly thought we were going green that time. Nonetheless, teams are doubled up, nose and tail, 2 by 2. They'll work their way down the back straightaway. Here in Newton, Iowa. Home of the Iowa Speedway. Pit road speed limit this afternoon, 40 miles an hour. Track temperature 90 degrees. Ambient temperature 73 with a 5-mile-an-hour southwest wind. 57% relative humidity. 115 laps make up the distance. Field in command of the 05 of Bailey Curry. And the green is out. The Field Knights 150 from Iowa for the Gutter Team Truck Series is underway. And Bailey Curry will lead them down into turn number 1. Who was outside of Storm Patterson. Patterson will fall in line now. He'll check. He'll look underneath. Nothing happening. He'll fall in line now. Half truck length back off your leader as we exit turn number 1 down the front straightaway here in Iowa. Starting to string them out just a little bit. All the way back here to the 38 of Roger Diebold. Diebold and 91 of Allen side by side. That is a battle for the 6th spot. Right now it belongs to the 91 of Allen. Diebold trying to fight hard on the bottom side. He'll give up that spot. Oh, contact. 35 may make some contact with that outside wall. And contact with 6 of Kyle Weatherman as he'll look underneath brother Tresson in that 36 Miller Lite Chevrolet. That is a battle for the 9th spot that'll go to the 36 momentarily, but Kyle Weatherman fighting hard on the bottom. Back Cherry hanging out right behind him. The 44 of Monty Rahman right there as well. He'll look underneath the 48 of Cherry on the what we'd call the wayside on the bottom. Bailey Curry got a half a truck lead over the 63 of Storm Patterson. He not going anywhere, not giving up that fight just yet. He'll continue to ride right in the tire track. So the 05 Springgate Chevy Silverado of Bailey Curry. Six laps on the board. Bailey Curry leading all of them so far. Tony Constantino up to third from the fifth spot. Jackson Allen making quick work of the 43 of Mosier. We'll get around him for fifth as he started in the eighth spot. Dave Matson slipped one spot back to fourth after starting third. Underneath goes the 63 of Storm Patterson. He'll be side by side with the 05. They cross the start finish line. Credit for that lap goes to the 05. Battling hard on the bottom is that 63 of Storm Patterson. He tried to clear him. Can't quite shut the door down the backstretch. Tony Constantino going to work the very bottom side as finally the 63 makes the pass, and now the 11 looking to take over P2. Oh, Curry makes heavy contact with the outside safer barrier down the back straightaway. Cost him some momentum as he's under fire now from the third spot. Looks like the 11 of Constantino will do it on the front straightaway. And over the Darlington stripe, we've got a couple of Iowa stripes out there now inside the top five. Curry able to hold on to the third spot as the 63 of Patterson starting to walk away just a bit as we get ready to put lap 11 up on the board. Inside goes the 09 of Dave Matson. Here comes the 91. Going to work on the inside of the 05 of Bailey Curry as well. They'll make quick work and get by the 05. Kelvin Mosier in that 43 machine. He'll try to look underneath as well. High, wide, and handsome goes the 09 of Dave Matson. Curry still trying to hold on, not lose that spot to Kelvin Mosier. They battle right now for fifth. Curry had a good run down the backstretch there, pulled up alongside. Oh, he'll make contact with that wall again. He's hung up there. He'll lose two spots now. In danger of losing the third spot. The 6 of Kyle Weatherman. Weatherman will look underneath him as they exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Bailey Curry from first, slipping back early here all the way to the 7th spot. After contact with an outside wall multiple times here in these last 4 laps. Storm Patterson almost a second lead over Tony Constantino. Here and take a look at that gap. As you see the gap there, as the 09 of Dave Matson's trying to reel in second place of Tony Constantino. Matson running that high groove. Constantino content with the middle, about middle ways. See the 09 go to the bottom through turns 1 and 2. Very different line these last few laps in 3 and 4. We'll see if he'll elect that high lane again, and he will. Constantino drifts up down the front stretch. Shuts the door on the 09 of Dave Matson. 18 laps on the board. 10 of the 18 led by the 63 of Storm Patterson. As we look at this battle continuing for the second spot, Constantino having some connection issues. '91 Jackson Allen holding on to the fourth spot. 6 of Kyle Weatherman going to fight along with him. Hendricks trying to make a move on Kelvin Mosier. 69 Pit Viper truck. We'll look underneath the 43 truck down the front straightaway. Cross over to start finish line. Kelvin Mosier still holding on to that sixth spot. Ow, Matt Hendricks get a good move, power move off the bottom side. He'll jump up in front, try to shut the door on Mosier. Can't quite do it, but he'll drive away on the bottom side. He'll take over. P6. '38 of D-Bold. He's going to try to work his way in there. Latecomer joining us. As we're on lap 25, the 20. Patrick Langley had some kind of miscue between qualifying and started on the grid. He is just now able to get that machine out onto the racing surface. Right now he is down 19 laps. 44 and 32 got together there momentarily. And our first caution of the night coming out on lap 26. You see what brought it out? There. 35 of Sawyer out looping it. Back in just stepped out on him just a hair. Well, whoops. Should have been focused on the other end. Raymond Rittenauer off. Storm Patterson, Kyle Weatherman, Tony Constantino, Jackson Allen, Dave Matson. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. Welcome back to the Field Knights 150 here from Iowa. Getting ready for our first restart of the evening. Storm Patterson, Kyle Weatherman on the front row. Another huge shout out to the Josh Kelly fan club. Green flag in the air for the 63 Storm Patterson. We're rocking and rolling once again here at Iowa Speedway. Weatherman up into that outside wall. Few drivers making contact with it. 91 Jackson Allen may have got him a piece of it as well. Pulling away is the Storm Patterson machine. And we'll have a battle for third. Constantino on the inside. Salty broccoli action, Jackson Allen on the outside. Connection issues. 4011, he moves up. Slams the door on the 91. Almost so hard he put himself into the wall. There was a little bit of a shut the door and a little bit of the wall coming up a little quicker than anticipated. So we'll string them out single file all the way back to the 43 of Kelvin Mosier in that 7th spot. And about 5-6 truck lengths back, we'll find the 69 Pit Viper machine of Matt Hendricks. Sorry about that. One moment, having some microphone issues. Give me 1 second, please. Kyle Weatherman leading Storm Patterson. Hopefully this switch back over to my headset for a moment. Leading Storm Patterson, Tony Constantino, Jackson Allen, Matt Hendricks, Roger Diebold, Dave Matson, Bailey Curry rounding out. Or excuse me, Josh Cully, Kelvin Mosier rounding out the top 10. With 46 laps of the 115 on the board. 70 laps to go. Kyle Weatherman right now content working his 1.1 second lead over the 63 of Storm Patterson. Everybody right now strung out single file. We'll try to find some action out on the racetrack. Everybody right now single file. Take a look at the 05 of Curry. That is Josh Cully in the 33 machine. Right now currently sitting in the 9th spot. Patrick Langley still 18 laps down. Sawyer and Phil 1 lap down. Continue to mark them off here. Not sure if you can see it on your screen. I'm a little bit of trouble with the sim on my end. Seems to be trying to shutter on me. We will carry on, continue here. Just 33, 91, 38 as they all in under a blanket here. 05 Bailey Curry, Jackson Allen battling. Debo going to give up that spot to 33 of Cully. 05 of Bailey Curry will move ahead in front of Jackson Allen for the 5th spot. That'll move Cully up to 7th as he goes battling now underneath the 91 of Allen for the 6th spot. Close, tight racing right there. Everybody trying to stay off of each other. That little bit of a battle gave some headway for the 38 to close on in. They'll go back single file. That battle for the 6th spot has going to take on new meaning now as the outside, the 33 of Cully. As they flip-flop spots there. Cully will take it away. 38 of Debo to jump up there as well and try to take away the 7th spot from Curry as they work their way out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. He will get that spot. They'll all go single file. Battle for second. Matt Hendricks, Tony Constantino back and forth, and the 63 of Storm Patterson right there as well. That was a good little battle as we were covering the battle for 6. Matt Hendricks was starting to pull away. Curry gained a little bit of time and momentum. Wow. We have 58 on the board, 58 to go. Be halfway. Cross flags from the flag stand halfway this time by for your leaders. 59 of 115. 87 Raven Rittenauer in the 15th spot. Back quick, riding right behind him in 16th. Lap down truck of Patrick Langley riding in the 19th spot, 18 laps down. Check back in with your leader, who is enjoying a almost 6-second lead over P2 of Matt Hendricks. Right now out on a Monday night drive in that Ford F-150. They'll work the high side in turns 3 and 4. 35 laps. It's been since these trucks have visited the friendly confines of pit road. How far can they go on a green flag stint? .33 of Cully may be heading down pit road momentarily. .33 of Cully is on pit road. Cully down for service. He'll stop in the box. Right sides are up as they go to work on the right side of the truck. Back around to the left side. The left sides are up, so there'll be a four-tire stop here for Kelly. He'll be down and away at a 13.1 second stop. The Wilson Farms Chevy Silverado. As we go back to your leader, 49 laps to go, lap 67 on the board. Average. Looking at my telemetry here. Don't have an average lap or an average speed. However, are running a 24-second lap. 24-second lap right now. As the 6 comes on the pit road, and we'll have a slew of trucks. We qualified, I think qualified time was a 19, if I'm not mistaken, 19-second lap. May not have been that quick, as the fastest lap of the race Came on lap 33 from Kyle Weatherman at a 24.081. 24.081. Quite a few trucks on pit road. 05 of Bailey Curry. He is in the first pit stall. Left sides go up on that machine. The Spring Gates team go to work. The 4 tires stop for Bailey Curry. He'll be down and away with 13.9 seconds. The 4 tires and Sunoco fuel on the 05 machine. .9. A 6 of Kyle Weatherman was in 13.5. Run a 24.205. Waiting for everything to cycle back through these green flag stops. 44 of Rahman right now is your leader. .44 Rahman will give up the lead as he'll get on the binders and head down to the safety of pit road. Looks like he'll be the last truck to make that pit cycle. And it should turn it back over to the 6 truck of Kyle Weatherman. We'll see exactly how far out ahead he will be. Damage on that 36 machine. Kyle Weatherman jumped up and tagged the wall that time by. Kyle Weatherman to the lead. Trassanot right there shown in the 13th spot. Trying to stay up with the 6 to get that lap back. .36 getting a little loose. They cycle it all through. Josh Cully going to be P2, about 7-8 seconds behind our leader. We'll see the difference there. Cully comes on to the backstretch, the 6 truck, about middle ways through turns 3 and 4. P3 Tony Constantino just coming into your view. Excuse me, P3 of Tony Constantino just coming into your view. We'll look at 8th place. Now the 12th place of Manan Rahman, who is now 1 lap down. So that puts us 11 trucks on the lead lap. Dave Matz in the last one on the lead lap of just now in the middle of 1 and 2. Jackson, Allen, Bailey, Curry with a lap truck in between them. They are 6th and 7th at the moment. All right, diving down low. He'll move around that 05. '11 Constantino, 69 Matt Hendricks work their way around the 33 of Josh Cully. Cully drives in hard into turn 3 and 4. Will wash up the racetrack. He will hold on. Josh Cully will push back just a bit to the 4th spot. Matt Hendricks pulling away a little bit from Tony Constantino. Still about 10 seconds behind your leader, Kyle Weatherman, who is on a tear down the backstretch. Next closest battles shaping up for the 6th spot, Curry and 91 of Allen. Allen is there on the back deck lid. But he can make it around that 05 Spring Gates machine. Caution. See what happened between 20 and 87. Something I missed with the 20. That puts 6 on pit road. Uh, take a break and be right back. ready to go back green. Green flag out for the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. Big lead evaporated, but showing that muscle as he jumps out 5-6 truck lengths over the 69 Pit Viper of Matt Hendricks. Tony Constantino, Bailey Curry. Oh, Hendricks getting loose. Can he save it? He'll go all the way down into the apron. Saves it, but loses wholesale position. Tough break for Matt Hendricks in that 69. Constantino will go to P2. He'll make contact with that outside wall. Here comes the 05 and the 33 underneath. Almost 3 wide into turn number 1. Cully on the bottom, Curry on the bottom. They'll flip-flop. Meanwhile, all this racing going on. The 6 of Weatherman pulling away out front with 18 laps to go. Right now, the only battle on the racetrack is for third. It's the 05 of Bailey Curry, 33 of Josh Cully on the top side. Side by side into turn number 4. Axon Jackson Allen back there waiting in the wings. For either one of these two drivers to make a mistake, and he's going to step in with that Salty Broccoli Chevrolet Silverado. Cully will swing down low. Had a big run on 11 Tony Constantino. Just couldn't quite make it. '63 of Storm Patterson. Slight contact with the 09 of Dave Max, and we'll go single file all the way back to the 63 of Patterson in that 8th spot. They'll go back single file. 91 looking underneath that 05 out of turn number 4. Curry will shut the door. Jackson Allen all over the back end of that 05 machine. 09 is Dave Matson, 63 is Storm Patterson. They're battling side by side. $14 to go, 13 this time by. Kyle Weatherman in the 6 truck. Did have it for the broadcast and didn't get a chance to fly it, but Jackson Allen, Patrick Langley, Sawyer Rock, Kyle Weatherman, Juan and Raman, Matt Quick, and Raymond Rittenauer, your 7 drivers. Your 7 chase drivers. You can see him there with Jackson Allen with that yet bright green spoiler. But as it stands right now, watch this battle right here. That point situation. All your aunt being in the 17th spot, down 1 lap. 10 to go. Inside 10 to go right here. It's battling up. It's the best battle on the racetrack. Jackson Allen will punch championship ticket. Looks like the 91 of Jackson Allen move on as well. Monin Ramen possibly that quick, who's in the 14th spot, will be your top four. Fortunately for Langley, had trouble starting tonight. Started with 19 laps into this affair. Currently being scored 19th, last truck running. Matt Quick, 14th on the board. Oh, you're out one lap down in the 17th spot. We are down to 6 laps to go. And the caution flag is flown. The 09 of Dave Matson. 2 of Alex Little. So with 5 to go, the caution flag comes out. Contact between the 09 and the 2. Like the 09 just come down across the 2. Hard to tell at that angle. Yeah, I would say the 09 come down. Drove right into the door of the 2 of Alex Little. So Bailey Curry gonna elect to stay out, I believe. Curry with 23 laps. Patterson with 23 laps. They'll both stay out. Kyle Weatherman will lose a handful of positions here, as everybody in front of him took 2 tires. Looks like Jackson Allen in 3rd with 2 tires. Josh Cully in 4th with 2 tires. Matt Cherry in 5th with 2 tires. Kyle Weatherman in 6th with 4 tires. 7th with 2 tires. Roger Debold 8th with 2 tires. Matt Hendricks 9th with 2 tires. Monin Ramen 10th with 4 tires. Tony Constantino. So you're out. We'll be back on the lead lap, 18th position, and probably going to throw us into a one green-white checker attempt after dominating the last part of the race. Can Kyle Weatherman even get back to a podium spot here? Have 3 quick short laps to do it. Is that enough time? Mentioned 2 guys at the front staying out on old tires. And 2 tires for everybody back to Kyle Weatherman, who will start 3rd row on the outside. Official green-white checker attempt coming up, the one and only, to make it back to the white flag. Next flag ends the race. If we don't make it back to the white flag, the next flag ends the race. And normally if we do get it back to the white flag, depending on the area of the accident, we will usually get a race back. Off we go with the pace truck. Hammer down for Bailey Curry. He'll jump out to a half a truck lead over the 63 of Storm Patterson. All the way to the bottom goes the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. He had a big run on the 91. He slips up, almost makes contact with a 33, and a huge run down low. Now he'll try to work his way through the middle to the high side, as he'll slide all the way up, try to hang on. Now the action's at the front, 91.05. There's maybe a little chrome horn to the from the 91 from the 05, or the other way around. As 1 lap to go, Cully getting blocked by the Curry machine. As we exit turn number 4, around goes the 63. Kyle Weatherman may have got P2. He will, but Jackson Allen will sneak away a win here. Kyle Weatherman 2nd, Bailey Curry 3rd, 4th will be Matt Cherry. Josh Cully round out the top 5. Joining up in the booth, P3 finisher driving the 05 machine here tonight. I tell you what, man, made a gutsy move there to stay out on old tires, 23 lap old tires, and just ended up a little short for you, man. Trying to hold off Jackson Allen there, and he y'all two had a hell of a little finish there, and just able to squeak by you was Kyle Weatherman right there at the end with 4 freshmen.
Yeah, I was hoping Storm could stay on his door a little bit longer and hold him back there. I knew I was gonna be in trouble if he got clear, but you know what? I'll take it. I don't think I had the truck to win. I think Kyle definitely had the truck to win. That caution there at the very end really made things interesting. So I figured I'd take a chance and just see what happened. Like I said, if I think if Storm could have hung on his door a bit longer, maybe I could have blocked him a little bit longer. And then Kyle, I wanted to squeeze a little bit more, but I think I squeezed him all I could without making contact until after the line. So I think it was an exciting finish. It was a good race. It was fun. So just appreciate ITRL having me and Spring Race for being on the truck.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, it was definitely a good one to watch up here in the booth. It'll be a good one to go back and watch, and we'll move on tomorrow night to Auto Club, and look forward to seeing you show out up there too. Maybe spoil a little bit for the rest of these guys.
Yeah, man, we'll see. I got a lot of work to do. Me and Kyle both have a lot of work to do in the race shop on the Cup cars. So hopefully we can get those done for Martinsville, and we can get on here and race for you guys and have a good.
All right, man. Have a good one and good luck.
Sir, thank you.
Alrighty, joining me up in the booth now, the six of Kyle Weatherman. Man, thought we were going to get an interview from Victory Lane. Just unfortunately, that last little stint there uh, chose 4 tires. A lot of guys in front of you chose 2. Seemed like 4 was the way to go, and maybe a couple more laps or another turn in that 6 truck. Man, I tell you what, it was. I saw you making a move down on the bottom. It seemed like it'd go where you wanted it to go. Just unfortunately, there was trucks in front of you.
Yeah, with this tire setup, it gets a little free for the first couple laps, so that was probably what hurt me a little bit. But obviously, the big thing was the caution, obviously, and I just didn't want to take a chance on staying out or taking 2 or anything. So I just obviously elected to take 4, and it was almost the right call. Like you said, just needed another corner. We'd have had it, but part of it, unfortunately, been fast at a lot of these places, but haven't figured out how to win yet. So hopefully we can do that tomorrow. But obviously being the final race, but no, definitely fast, definitely fun, and we're on to the next round.
I tell you what, that'd be a good time to win the first one. Crown a championship here, man. You've been solid all season long. Just missing that one, like you said, and you know, we've seen it in years past with some of these drivers. They just miss that one, and sometimes they find a way to win at the most opportune time. Um, but tonight was kind of a weird race. We're not used to stringing them out there like that. Um, but we saw some long green flag stints, and man, you had a hell of a lead on them there. Going some mishap with a 20. I'm not sure what happened. Was a single truck incident just pulled off to the side, and iRacing decided there needed to be a caution. But nonetheless, you had that big lead, man, and see it dwindle down. Still had them covered there until the little incident between the 2 and the 09. But man, hopefully Auto Club's good to you, and you can get that win tomorrow night, man. We look forward to it, and good luck.
Appreciate it. See you tomorrow.
Alrighty, joining me up now in the booth, the 91 of Jackson Action Allen. I'll tell you what, man, that was a pretty good race there between you and Bailey Curry, and holding off Kyle Weatherman right there at the end, letting us stay out on those older tires, man. I tell you, it paid off for you there, and had some heavy steam coming behind you. Everybody else elected 2 tires, which luckily kind of put Weatherman, which was the faster of the cars tonight, put him a little deeper and gave you a little bit of cushion. And nonetheless, man, you're able to seesaw back and forth up there with Bailey Curry, and you 2 guys put on a hell of a clean show up there, and able to come away with the victory and punching that ticket into the championship round.
Yeah, man. Kyle had us covered. There's nothing that we can say about that. He just chose 4 tires. The caution before that, when we had about 20 laps to go, Bailey came in and took right sides only, and I took 4 tires. So when he stayed out, I knew that he was going to have 30-some lap tires on his left sides at least. I came in and took right sides only because the wear wasn't terrible on the left sides. It was pretty considerable on the right front tire though. So I knew I'd have a little bit of advantage. I thought there's going to be a lot more cars stay out and just chance it. So I just came in, took the two tires, and got a heck of a restart. I was able to get clear of storm pretty good there. Had a great run coming out of 2, and or no, out of 4 had a great run, and Bailey he moved down, which he has to. He's got no choice there. He's on older tires, and probably the cleanest bump and run I've ever done. So that was pretty cool. He was cool with it, and we talked afterwards, and he said it was great, exciting racing, and he wouldn't expect any difference. So yeah, happy for this 91 machine here. We put on a good show. Happy for the M&M Motorsports team. We've been grinding out here all season, and we get to go to California and maybe race for a championship here.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's gonna be exciting when we get there. I was looking back with Weatherman. He came into the night fourth in points, and looking. I'm not sure if he knew how it was going to play out toward the back, but pretty much with Patrick being 19 laps down to start the race, pretty much a lock. With him making it in, if he just stays somewhere inside that top 5, he chose to not take any gamble at all. Like you said, he went with 4, and I believe he had another corner. He might would have had a little put a little pressure on you there, coming up just a little short. His only disadvantage was, between him and you were other trucks, so you got to negotiate them. And I figured a lot more, like you said, would have stayed out. Still wind up couldn't have asked for a better finish here at Iowa. It was kind of lackluster throughout the whole night. It was dominated by every portion of the race was dominated by somebody, and right there at the end, man, you guys put on a good show, and we know tomorrow night it's going to be a little scrappy as well. Going to be good fun to watch, and good luck to you, and hopefully you can bring home that championship.
Thank you, man. And I noticed there was a lot of comments after the Cup race at Atlanta. We complain about cautions, then we complain about long green runs. Tracks like this track and Atlanta and Chicagoland, those long green flag runs are a driver's dream. You actually have to drive the car, man. The tires are wore out. The fast guys rise to the top. The cream rises to the top because your drivers are actually out there driving them. So don't take anything away from the drivers when they go long green flag runs like that, especially on a track like this. It's easy to go make laps at Talladega wide open for 60 laps, green flag, but you come here and do that. That's something to be said for these drivers out here in this league.
Yeah, especially you see you get the full transition of the race car from the cold tires all the way to the worn out, nothing left on them. Man, you really see those guys out there able to finesse, and just like the season does. As the season wears on, that cream rises to the top, and the longer those green flag runs, and two, it lets some sort of strategy start. It opens up the ability for strategy, and that's always fun to watch for me. Is what strategy works and how it plays out, and who comes out on top, and when that caution does come around, whose strategy prevails.
There's always going to be different strategies when you're running green. I don't know where I was sitting at there with strategy. I think we were going to be good on fuel. It was probably going to be pretty close. And I think I had run with Bailey there for probably about 30 laps. And yeah, we seem to be on the same strategy. I don't know what the guys ahead of us. Kyle was so far ahead that I couldn't even see him. So I don't think, no matter what the strategy was, he had us covered tonight. So big shout out to him. He can't seem to close the deal on one of these things. He's fast no matter where we go. And well, he'll be back in it tomorrow night, and he'll definitely be the one that we have to beat, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I told him, that's going to be one to look for. Hadn't got one done yet. And tomorrow would be the one he would needed to win and be the best win he could win, and that'll be something to watch. I know he'll be up on the wheel. You'll be up on the wheel, and it'll be a good 4-way battle for sure when we get to Auto Club, man. So good luck, and we'll hopefully be talking to you from Championship Victory Lane. If not, at least get some words from you from the podium.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, that was Action Jackson Allen. As we wrap it up here from Iowa Speedway, was what had been a long drawn out, seemed slow paced night turned into a little bit of action there at the end. I do want to give a second here. Jackson Allen here. Right on the back deck lid of that machine at youtube.com/saltybroccoli, Twitch at Salty Broccoli. Go check him out. Not sure if he streams every race, but I know he is a streamer. And if you can, check him out, as he probably races multiple times throughout the week. Give him a head over to Twitch and, check him out and see what all he does throughout the week. And big shout out to him for supporting the Iron Thunder Racing League and being a great competitor here. And we look forward to tomorrow night as we get ready to crown a champion. Look forward to everybody tuning in and appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. We'll head off to tomorrow night's race to crown a champion. Y'all keep showing up. We'll keep showing out. Good night, everybody.